History whispers to us, money is never safe forever. Every empire claims our money is always reliable. Every state swears our word will remain valid forever. But history constantly disproves these promises, from Rome to France, from the Confederacy to Lebanon. People wake up one morning only to see that the money they saved their entire lives has turned into scraps of paper. Salaries collapse under inflation, and anxiety about the future reaches its peak. In short, every solemn vow evaporates instantly. The real truth is this: collapse is not rare, it is the rule. The real question is not whether systems will fail, but whether you will survive when they do. We always imagine money as the mountain we lean on. But money has never been a mountain. Money is trust, and trust can shatter overnight. Remember what happened to the supposedly unbreakable Byzantine Empire. Their gold coin, the solidus, was used with great confidence. So trustworthy that people from Asia to Europe accepted it as valuable. For centuries it was practically the dollar of the world. Until the collapse began, rulers couldn't resist inflation and thought the solution was to reduce the gold content. They mixed in cheaper metals, then a little more, then even more. Before anyone noticed, public trust crumbled and everything fell apart. A currency once considered valuable by everyone became worthless. And the wealth, it remained with those who held gold or land. Those who trusted real value won. Those who trusted mere money lost. History gives us a clear lesson here. Governments cannot resist the temptation to cheapen money, and when they do, they lose real value and trust. Let's move to another era, the 14th century, the Black Death. Nearly half of Europe's population vanished, cities deserted, fields empty. But strangely, this catastrophe made some people poor while making others wealthy. Why? Because labor became scarce, and those who survived became valuable. Land value fell, workers became prized. Those who had a little skill became the rich of that era. Just like during COVID, those with cash invested, those without struggled to pay rent. So plagues reshape not only health, but wealth. History keeps showing the same pattern. Those who find real security rise. Those fooled by false promises fall. And then there are the supposedly too-big-to-fail banks. Florence's legendary bankers, Bardi and Peruzzi, were the most trusted financiers of kings, until England's King Edward III stopped paying. The result? The banks collapsed and the city plunged into chaos. So the idea of never fails is an ancient lie. Those banks protected their own interests, not their customers. Just like Lehman Brothers in 2008 or Lebanon's banks in 2019. In short, institutions exist only for profit. Their job is to sell the feeling of safety, not to save anyone. Now let's come closer to our time. The American Civil War. The North printed greenbacks, the South printed graybacks. Both ended in inflationary disaster. Money became worthless, salaries meaningless, but gold, land, and agriculture still incredibly valuable. France suffered the same fate. After the revolution, the assignat paper currency initially inspired confidence, then became worthless. Farmers rejected the paper and demanded silver. The outcome didn't change: revolt, famine, inflation, collapse. Asia lived through a similar crisis in 1997. Thailand's baht collapsed, triggering a chain reaction. Countries with foreign currency debt were crushed. Those holding dollars thrived. The inevitable truth remained the same. If you borrow in someone else's currency, you are the first to sink in a crisis. Let's arrive at today. In Lebanon, people became poor in a single day. Banks announced were closed. Accounts were frozen, money erased. A lifetime of savings turned into nothing. So, who survived? Those with foreign investments, gold, or cash reserves. Everyone else drowned. History speaks loudly here. The money in the bank is never truly yours. It is the bank's debt to you. And when crisis strikes, they use it for themselves first. So what should one do? Every era had different solutions, but the essence never changed. Byzantium, gold, Black Death, cash and land, Florence, skepticism, Confederacy, real goods, France, agriculture, Asia, no foreign debt, Lebanon, leaving the banks early. Common point? Those who found real value survived. Those who trusted money, systems, or institutions lost. For some, collapse is not just a disaster. For those prepared, it is a massive opportunity. After the Black Death, peasants became landowners. After 2008, those with cash bought properties. History shows this again and again. Crisis saves not the rich, but the prepared. And remember, true wealth is not just what you own, but what you can produce. The baker, the craftsman, the farmer. These people didn't just survive collapse. They prospered. Money collapses, but production never does. In the end, the issue is this. History doesn't repeat itself exactly, but if you don't learn from it, it will crush you again. So ask yourself, do you hold something of real value? Or are you trusting a lie? History has already given the answer. You just need to learn the lesson.